Hello? What's up, everybody? Is this thing on? How you guys doing? Oh, whoops. Forgot to... Whoops. There was no big deal about... Alright, anyway. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick, because we have lots to do today. Lots to talk about. So, hold up. Let me get that tweet. Get the Tweety Bird out. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Let me see. Let me see. What do we say today? Some of you may have heard that certain people had meetings with the Marvel Studios folks about appearing in upcoming MCU projects. Just want to put the rumors to rest. As of right now, yeah, all right. As of right now, I am not signed on to play Man-Thing. Yes, I am now. Okay. So you may have heard that certain people have had. Some of you may have heard that certain people have had meetings with the Marvel Studios folks about appearing in upcoming MCU projects. I want to put the rumors to rest. As of right now, I'm not signed on to play Man-Thing. Tweet. Sad. I know. I know, guys. Maybe one day I'll get the call. You know what I mean? Gloria, man, what's up, dude? Toxic Turtle plays first one here, followed by Hunter Creed, Pixie Bell. We got Ian Pinch, Mad Falcon, Mike Dance. As latest I've stayed up on a Wednesday night in years. Yay! That's good. Anthony K, Kyle Contempt. What's the finest dudes? And we got Zolo Harris, Senator 5, saying, of course, Namor. Zolo, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the support from Namor as always, dude. Thank you very much. All right. Let's get into it, man. Hashtag funky butt lovin'. B Daniels, what's up, dude? Oh man, Hobbit, were you watching a certain movie? Oh, I forgot I had no sound on. There we go. Hobbit, were you perhaps watching a certain movie about a certain kid who breaks his arm playing baseball? Maybe I should read it as hashtag funky butt lovin'. Did he just say funky butt lovin'? Alright, let's go do an energy dump. Yeah. No, it's only one energy per move. Well, okay. Actually, no, screw that, man. I don't want to do a one energy per move quest. Let's go do something else. Master mode. Yeah, here we go. 3 energy per move. That's what I'm talking about. Hey BG, I'm exploring Variant 4 last chapter, but I don't have a 1-star Hulk to get past the Cosmic Temper Path. Any way to get him? Sort of. It's not the best way, but it is a way. Alright, we gotta revive. There's no way it's gonna be anything better than that, right? There is a way to get him, yes. There's crystals available. They're in the... Actually, let's go check it out. I think they're in the featured section. But I'm going to double check just for you. They are not in the featured section. I'm glad I checked. They're in the miscellaneous section. It's this hero crystal for 50 units. A little overpriced in my opinion, by about 49 units. But yeah, it gives a chance to get 1-star champ or 2-star champs. And yeah, there is a way to get there, get him with that. You don't technically need Hulk though. In my opinion, it's probably better just to take the revives that we're getting from like this event right here, the Feeling Green thing, and just plow through with a different champion. You know, it kind of sucks, but honestly, it doesn't take like it doesn't take much to heal up champions in that quest. So you pop a revive, pop like 2 level 1 potions or something, and then yeah, just taking a different champion with Fury. That's probably what I would do. Or just a champion with poison immunity and slug it out. It's gonna be a long fight, but it is possible to do that as well. So. Gold 5-star Morningstar, is she still good unawakened? Kind of. She can still be useful, but I don't know. Her awaken ability is pretty important, I will say. The champion needs ramp up time, and when you don't have her awakened, it's an additional fight that you need to use her in to ramp up, and nobody wants to do that, man. And then her awaken ability also provides some really nice utility against champions that have power gain, or heal, or have furies and things like that. So, Brian, I've heard rumors that you'll be playing the sound effects of Man-Thing walking. Can you please give us a rehearsal? Well, listen, that was not confirmed. Okay, I got a call back. Okay, but yeah, Man-Thing walking. It's something like this. I can give the longer version if you really want, but that was you know, I want to save something for the movie. So you just pulled Wasp as the first 5-star and then pulled 4-star Venom the Duck. Today is awesome. Hey, nice. Some good pulls there. Very nice. Did you just finish Epic and Heroic and have 14,500 5-star shards? Do I wait for the feature or just go for the basic? This is my 9th 5-star crystal, and I have terrible champs except Gwenpool. Basics. Basics all the way, man. Do not spend the extra shards. You're only going to be setting yourself back. Just because it says featured does not mean you're going to get a better champion out of it. There's still a million champions that you need out of the basic, so keep popping those. The featureds are really for people who have most 5-star champions, I would say, and looking to target something specific. So another tab reading something, and then I heard some really cool sounds. Nice. Glad you liked it, Hobbit. Made my day. Do it again, please. You know, I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin the potential if I get the movie. I don't want to ruin it too much, so I won't be doing it again. Well, 5-star Sunspot. Nice. Very nice. Something to remember McFabio by. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Turtle impression for it too? No. Turtle impression was one time only. You're welcome, people. BG spends all day making sounds. I do not. How many? I mean, come on. How many sounds did I really make today? Wasn't that many. Hey, by the way, guys. So we're getting all these extra revives and stuff, right? And I was thinking, I don't know what to do with them. Of course, I could do Act 6, or I could venture into the Abyss. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys? I mean, I'm not asking which one is necessarily better or worse, or I don't know what I'm asking. I guess like I could really do either. Maybe I'll give some ideas of what I'm thinking about actually, and then you guys could chime in too if you think I'm making a mistake and want to see the other one instead of the one that I'm leaning towards or something. I don't know. Hey, speaking of more revives and stuff, pass. BJ did the thing. Check the tweeters, please. All right, I'll check it out. BJ got a new 5-star blade. Or a new 5-star blade with wings. Oh no, that does not sound good, Pixie Bell. Rip. BG does say I'm a tweet about 5-star superiors superior supreme. Merely after I awakened void. Yeah, good stuff, man. Hold on, let me check the tweeters real quick. Yeah, congrats again on that Sorcerer Supreme. Roboto, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. I beat the son of a big manny. Here are the rewards. Oh, okay. 5-star of the Cavs. It's a dupe, but still. Okay, alright. Oh, okay. Alright. There we go, man. That's what I'm talking about right there. You went with Hood, right? To awaken him? Just kidding. I'm sure you picked up that Doom. Whoa, dude. Okay, it started out already. Dude, this is. I'm starting to see a pattern here, Roboto. It starts out with like, okay, you know, not bad, pretty good, and then it just accelerates to like, okay, like really good. Even that 6-star Mysterio is pretty cool too. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Bushido Brown. Send it over pounds, saying ABG, dupe my 5-star ghost. Already had a rank 2 6-star, but unduped, and it says I need to use my 5-star tech awakening gem on her. Hey, nice, man. Get to save the gem and get her awakened. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let me hop into... Actually, no, let me stay out here for a second. Orplexian said over 5 saying, here, take what's left of my stimulus check. Orplexian, thanks, man. Was there actually a stimulus check? I've heard a few people mention it, but I don't think... Did that actually go out? But Orplexian, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Or was it just spent that fast? Is that what you're saying? But World's Finest Dude sending over a buck saying open 5-star Tempest Crystal and get 5-star Storm Pyramid X and 5-star Emma Frost. Dang, dude. Are either good unawakened? Yeah, both of them. Neither really need to be awakened. So yeah. Yeah. William Dodd also sent it over too, saying do Act 6 itemless and welcome back. Thanks, man. So I won't be doing Act 6 itemless. Let's take a little look at some of these rewards, though. We are supposed to get ours, but we keep getting F'd. Ah, okay. Got it. Okay, so... reward-wise, here's the thing about Act 6. I kind of... I don't know if I want to get all of the catalysts right away. I was thinking about the approach to Act 6. The best approach might just be to take it one quest at a time, 100% the first quest, followed by the second, third, fourth, and fifth, before even doing a single path against the Grandmaster. Of course, it's not something that I would normally recommend for people, because getting the first time exploration rewards for doing the same amount of work that it takes to go through like one quest 100% of the time, of course, these rewards are going to be better. But I just want to make sure this stuff doesn't hit the overflow too quick, and I have some time to kind of process it all and rank up the champions that I actually want to rank up. So I don't know. I've been thinking about doing that, but then I also would really like to pop open the 6-star Nexus Crystal. If this is like a Aegon dupe or something like that for my 6-star, like that could be really good for going into the Abyss. I don't even know. Sig level wise, of course he'd be very low, but might still be the best thing. The 5-star Nexus Crystal as well could be something good to help out in the Abyss. The Act 4 rewards here, we have more 5 and 6-star shards that could help these things. So I don't really know what I want to do, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm sure I could do the Abyss. I've known pretty much since before the Abyss came out, or I've thought at least, that it wasn't going to be as bad as people were making it out to be, and it does seem to be That is the truth. Especially with all the revives that I have and that are going to be in the overflow and stuff like that. So I could definitely do the Abyss. The question is it worth doing on the first run? Like 6-star Awakening Gem Crystal? Yeah, I mean I could use this, maybe, but I don't know if I'd really want to. I'd probably want to save it, to be honest. Tier 5 class Catalyst Crystal, well, I definitely want to save that. So when we look at it, you know, we've got 2 6-star crystals. So honestly, reward-wise, and just being able to take things a little bit slower, one path at a time, Act 6 is kind of looking like where it's at right now. But Alex sent over a buck. Alex saying stimulus checks legit. Have 120k sovereign bolivars. Did I even say that right? Bolivars. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing the one buck out of that. Not even entirely sure what that is. Hold on. Let me see. Doing the conversion right now. 120,000, you say? Oh. Oh, now I see. You were offering me 120k, because yeah, 120k is 99 cents actually. So you gave me more than you gave me a bit too much there, man. You overpaid by about 120 or something. I don't know. Oh man, Alex, thank you very much, dude. If you do Abyss first, you may be able to go itemless. Huh? If you do the Abyss first, maybe go... Oh, itemless in 6.4. I think I'm just too far behind for itemless. I love it, guys. I love doing itemless, but I also need to keep up. Is the thing. So, yeah, I don't know. Itemless is gonna come back at a later date. There's also these chests. I forget, you get one of these chests. Which is what? 1 5-star hero crystal, 1 tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha, 26-star 6 stones, 500k gold. Okay, not really too concerned with that. The Grandmaster said it over 5. Thank you very much, the Grandmaster. Said I got a 5-star crystal. You want to know who I got? Drax. Well, Grandmaster, if you are the actual Grandmaster, then I'm sure you have plenty of 5-star champions already. So that Drax is probably alright. But, Grandmaster, thank you very much for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. Better luck next time, man. Better luck next time. Behind what? Behind on keeping up with the current content. I mean, it took me almost a year to do 6.2. Yeah, there was other things I was doing during that time. I completed some variants itemless, and you know, but if I don't do 6.4 now, like how long does it go before I can 100% complete it? What's the next piece of content that comes out after that I'm not going to be able to do, and people are going to ask for advice on how to complete it, and I'm going to say, well, I haven't done that content yet. Same thing for the Abyss, same thing for Act 4, or Chapter 4. So, yeah. Alright, let's go hit the arena. William Dot sent over 2 saying less than 1k 6-star shards away from my second 6-star. Nice, man. I wish you the best of luck. Hope that you get someone good when you get those last 1k. Cairo sent over a buck as well, saying, how do you get gold? Well, let me show you. You do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and then you continue. I know Arena is the best, but what part gives you the most? Like, is it from Arena Crystal selling ISO? I run Arena all the time, but I don't have a lot, and you have 7 million. It's all of it. I mean, I don't know what the exact breakdown of it all is, but there's a decent amount from the first. I think they lumped all the golds into the first 3 milestones for the arenas, so you get a decent chunk there. And then, of course, opening up the arena crystals and, yeah, selling excess ISO. It just comes from all of it. So, yeah, I mean, other ways to get gold in this game is pretty much the incursions. Like, you get a low amount of gold from other sources as well. If you really are in just desperate need of a little gold boost, then you can complete one of the quests that will give... you know, 100,000, 500,000, million gold, one of those things, like the, you know, the act quests or the variants or something like that. But honestly, that gold doesn't really last, because along with that gold, you get a bunch of other rank up resources that you need gold for. So, but Kyle, thank you for the buck. Steven sent over 10, saying, got my stimulus check today. Here's my favorite YouTuber / streamer. Keep it up, BG. Steven S16, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Man, so yeah, I guess the checks, they are real. I don't know. I guess we're just not getting ours, but thank you. Steven, thank you for sharing yours. Thank you other people for sharing theirs as well. Sterling Harrison sent over 10 as well. Thank you, man. Saying, first time able to donate. You've been an amazing source of knowledge for me. Got to 1 million base hero rating in under 2 years, thanks to you. Love for Jersey. Stay safe, dude. Thank you very much, man. Gotta have shout out to all the people in New Jersey, man. I may not be there right now, but still love New Jersey, man. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Appreciate the support. And Gonza Maldo sent over 3 as well. Saying, ABG, thanks to you, I started a new account for a month in MCOC in my YouTube channel, a Spanish channel. I just want to say you're awesome. Saying you an invasion in a friendly way. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate the support. That's cool, man. Good luck with your YouTube channel. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. How did you just start the monthly? I'm curious. Did you just start your monthly challenge, or did you start it like when I started the McFabio thing? But man, yeah, thank you, everybody. BG, have you completed all the variants? I have completed all the variants, yeah. BG, do you ever get tired of arenas? Of course. That's why I don't really think about it. Arena is just kind of autopilot for me, and that's why I I pick the easiest fights, and I rank up champions to help me do the arena easier, and just talk to you guys while I do it for the most part. Got your stimulus check, BG? I guess so. Thanks everybody. Thanks, Oraplex. Esbeer said it over 5 as well. And I was able to procure 12 rolls of toilet paper today. Feel like the Rockefeller of the apocalypse. Dude. Jackpot. Congrats, man. 12 rolls? Oh, man, you're set for at least a few nights of Taco Bell at this point. That is awesome. Alright, one more round in this arena. Oh, so, speaking of arenas, kind of want to go back to what we were talking about a little bit last night, where if you were not here, I was saying a few things. One, about the time, but we're not going to talk about that for right now. But one of the other things I mentioned is that for years now, I've been talking about potentially streaming on Twitch, not really MCOC, just casually every once in a while streaming streaming a different game on Twitch. No real schedule for it, just kind of every once in a while whenever I feel like it. but it takes some time to like get partnered and get all the perks on Twitch, be able to stream in like different qualities, to have like the custom emojis and all that stuff. I think there's some other I think they added features since last time, so I don't even know all the features, but you need to get partnered or something. I'm gonna look into it all, but I was thinking just to make that process easier, I might just do like extended MCOC streams where I still stream. Like the plan is always to have MCOC on YouTube. That's never gonna change. So if you only care about MCOC, don't worry. But I was thinking that I might stream for like 2 hours on Twitch before my normal streams on YouTube, just temporarily. Just for them to be like, okay, cool, we see that you're an active Twitch streamer. Little do they know, right? Little do they know that I won't be there always like that, but that's okay. Streaming Neopets, yeah, streaming Neopets. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I don't know when I would start that, just kind of keeping you guys in the loop of what I'm thinking about doing. So, anyway, tangent over. I'm sure somebody was putting the tangent message out there. Chris Marler sent over 20. Chris, thank you so much. Saying, here's to your Summer Supreme run. Oh, wait. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. RIP, Sorcerer Supreme. I'm going to go for a champion soon, though, man. I got the itch. I need a new champion to play with, so I will be doing that. But dude, Chris, thank you so much, man. Gee, it's very generous 20. Tom sent over 2 as well, saying, wait for it. What is this, Tom? Assuming this is a read last, wait for it kind of thing. Dude, first off, I'm very happy that they have a wait for it sticker. I don't know if they always had that or if that's new, but as a Psych fan. Alright, let me see. Hi, handsome. Why should you never trust the stairs? They're always up to something. I feel like that's a joke that Laura would appreciate. Me, however, boo. Boo. BJ, I have a question. I have 7.25k shards. How could I get 2.8k 5-star shards fast? I already did the new missions. I've chosen the crystal path. So shards come from all over the place. I'll give you a few options. You have the arenas. You have the monthly event quest. If you can do the high enough difficulties of it to get 5-star shards. You have duplicating 4 stars if you have any 4-star shards. I don't know if you participate in Alliance War, or if your Alliance is high enough tier that you get 5-star shards, but you get them there as well. Basically, any area of the game, outside of maybe Alliance Quest, you get shards. It's just a matter of if you could do the high enough difficulties to get 5-star shards versus lower ones. What games you playing on Twitch? No clue. Oh, well, okay, so tell Laura then, Dingus, I'll allow it. Trombone. she might have popped out of the chat. Otherwise, I'm sure she would have commented. But I eventually I think I am gonna stream Oh yeah, incursions. That's right, incursions. Another spot for 5-star shards. But eventually, I think I am going to be streaming Realm of Champions on Twitch. I mean, we don't even know what the game looks like yet. I got to give that disclaimer. As long as I like the game, I might stream that on Twitch. But otherwise, you know, I have no idea. Chris Marler sending over another 10. Chris, thank you, man. Saying the wife will kill me if I'm the big D, contrary to real life. Please pick a few random members in chat if you can. Oh man. Okay. Well, I could pick. So we had to put a stop to picking random names out of the chat, because what happened is there was a couple of times where basically I was not even able to do anything in game because someone would just send over a super chat and be like, yeah, pick 20 names out of the chat. But in this case, I will change your name to someone else's, and we'll do 2. We'll compromise it that way. I pick Dicer, 'cause I saw Dicer pop in here. What's up, Dicer? And Roboto, because Roboto was already right next to Dicer. So there we go. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Okay then. Dude, Dicer just sent over 100, saying I'll take the crown. Dicer, I already gave you the crown, man. Damn, dude. Well then. Damn, Dicer, thank you, man. Well, I gave you a crown, and then you made some upgrades to it, I think. Dude, Dicer. Thank you so much, man. already had the D and said, nah, here's the D. Alex sent over another buck as well. Alex, thank you, man. Saying, an off-duty nurse found a rectal thermometer in her pocket and said, damn it, some a-hole has my pen. Boo. That's right, we're booing all jokes here, folks. Step right up. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Don't step right up. But boo. Alex, thank you. Chris, you just sent over another 20 as well, saying Dicer can have it. Stay safe and stay healthy, sir. Chris, dude, thank you again, man. Dude, generosity tonight, man. Thank you very much, everybody. I see Laura is in here now. Missed my joke. Brian said you would like it. I said might like it. I'll read it again. You know what? I'm gonna read it again. But then we're that's it. I don't know why I'm so angry about it. Here was Tom's joke. Hi, handsome. Well, that wasn't the joke. Don't laugh at that part. I am handsome. All right. Why should you never trust stairs? They're always up to something. I'm gonna boo it again. Boo! Alright, anyway. Enough of that. But yeah, man. Dicer, thank you again. Chris, everybody, thank you guys. Fight for you honor? For your honor? Shark, what's up, dude? Who are you fighting for? Oh, talking to Roboto? No, Roboto, he already has honor. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but... BG, here's a joke. No, no more jokes. The only way to end the jokes is for me to stop reading them. Boo to them. Stream yourself streaming on YouTube on Steam. That's not a bad idea. I wonder... Oh, so actually before I do... before I look at Twitch again even, I think they changed their rules since last time I streamed over there. I don't know what the changes are. Or maybe I just never understood them in the first place. But I gotta make sure that they still allow you to stream on both platforms, because if there's some exclusivity thing or whatever, then, well, F Twitch. But, yeah, I'll look into that. Oh man, I see so many jokes in the chat. I ain't reading them, guys. I ain't reading them. Unless I accidentally read them, which does happen. But I'm gonna skip them. It just becomes me booing everyone. And it never ends. BG just got a Vision Arcus Silver Surfer as 4-star. Looking to add another champ to my team, and or as a sub. Also have Cosmic Gem to put into either. PS also have Iceman and Vision, Age of Ultron on the team. Silver Surfer is not really worth it. I'd say Vision Arcus could be pretty good. I don't have a ton of experience with him, but the little bit that I have played with him, he seems like a pretty good champ. I would save that Awakening Gem, though. I don't think he needs to be awakened. Let me pop on over to Aunt May real quick again. I remember looking at it and thinking it was a pretty unimportant Awaken ability, but whenever Arcus gains a non-damaging debuff, oh yeah, just chance. No. Yeah, save the gem, but I think Arcus is a pretty cool champ. I'd really like to pull him as a 5 or 6 star, and then I would actually rank him up. I would love to have a. Well, I mean, I've got some other champions to rank up too, so I don't even know if I would rank him immediately, but I do want a high level one to play with. I don't know if you're interested, but there's a program called Restream, and you can stream to one place and distributes your stream to multiple platforms, so like YouTube and Twitch. I have heard of that. That's part of what I was mentioning, that I'm not sure if they're still okay with that for like when partnered or something like that. I think as long as you're not partnered, then it's kind of Wild Wild West style rules. You can do pretty much anything, other than, like, you know, of course, breaking some more serious rules of, you know, like not showing nudity or streaming like a pay-per-view fight or something like that. But as far as just playing video games goes, I'm pretty sure you could do it. I'm gonna look into it all. The other problem with like the restream thing is I feel like it might become a bit much in terms of keeping up with like 2 different chats and stuff. I imagine they have a solution to that as well, where they just stick it all in one chat, but I don't know. Yo, BG, could you rank 2 Man-Thing before, or would you rank 2 Man-Thing before Symbiote Supreme? I don't know. Probably not. I think Symbiote Supreme's the better champion. I love Man-Thing, but realistically, Symbiote Supreme is better. Maybe not for every situation, but for a lot of them. John Tortoise sent over $1. Thank you, man. Saying, sorry, Brian, but must make you read a joke. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. What? Strawberry Tortoise, thank you very much for the buck. But boo to you. Wild Wild West, Big Willie style 90s flashback and Sue. I've never seen that movie, but I do remember that was a time when they were still playing music videos, and I kind of hated it. Okay. Oh man, I don't even remember it. I remember I was an angry child, and I just hated everything. I hate all these music videos. Ah. All right, Easy 1977 said it over $1. Thank you very much. Saying BG yesterday, or sent $2, excuse me. BG yesterday, I bought early access crystals, got my first Doom as a 3-star, both feature champs as 4 stars, X23 Void and Dupe Silac as 5s, and 6-star Rhino. Damn, dude. Sounds like you got a pretty good haul, man. Congrats. It's good stuff. Got a 6-star. Got some 5 stars. The new feature champs is 4 stars. Congrats, man. Thank you very much for the 2. Gonza Baldo sending over $1 saying I've been playing in the new account for 11 days. Hopefully one day you can stop by and take a look. Be an honor. Keep up the great work. Cool, man. 11 days in. Sounds good. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Dude, sounds good. Keep it going. Thank you very much for another $1. Appreciate it, man. We'll see. I used to pop into a lot more streams, but then I found myself not getting very much work done. So I've been cutting back on my stream time lately, but we'll see. Tom Luckman sending over another $1. Thank you, dude. Saying you're welcome, BG. You're a saint, BG. There was no other joke that I have to read? Oh, Tom, this is the best super chat you've ever sent. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. You still hate everything? Yeah, that's true. J Metz sending over $1 as well. Saying ABG, so today police were called to a daycare center. Oh, is this gonna be... I can't tell if this is a joke or legit. So today police were called to a daycare center near me today where a 2-year-old was resisting arrest. Boo. I thought it might be legit because daycare centers are probably frowned upon during these times. But no, turns out it was a napping joke. Thank you very much for the $1 though. Appreciate it, man. Damn you for hating Big Willie style. Did you like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? I loved them, yeah. No, I didn't. I actually don't remember, I don't even remember what it was. So, maybe I didn't even hate it. I just, vaguely remember that he did the Wild Wild West movie. Of course I don't hate Will Smith. But, you know. Certain things. Is there a date locked in for 6.4, or did that phase out of existence? For me doing 6.4? Clobberin, if you're talking about doing I'm not doing a Legends run for it anymore. I'm just doing a casual streams for it. It's probably going to be pretty soon. I've let way too many resources expire that I could have easily knocked out like 3 quests at this point just with the stuff that expired since the content came out. Like, if you look at everything that's expired, man. But yeah, just since it's come out, I could have done so much of it without spending a single unit. So I'm gonna start doing that, I think. I was kind of debating between doing 6.4 or the Abyss, but it just seems like 6.4 is where it's at. So I'll probably do that. I don't know exactly when though. We'll have to see. Probably in the next, I don't know, maybe this weekend even. Maybe before the weekend. We'll see. Do you think I should rank up my 4-star 4-star Awakened Medusa or 5-star Unawakened Vision Arcus to for Act 5 Ultron? That's a tough call, man. I don't actually know. Like, I don't have enough experience with Arcus to say how well he does in that fight. So I don't actually know. I hate to say it. Might need to get some other opinions if other people in here have more experience with Arcus and can say if he's good for that fight, or you know, do some practice fights against robots. See how easy it is. That fight is a little bit unique though, so doing the practice fights, I don't know how well that would go, to be honest. Would have loved to see a Legends run, miss those 20-hour plus streams. Yeah, man. Oh, speaking of super long streams, guys, I tried uploading the final day of McFabio. And YouTube just straight up told me they couldn't process it. Like, it actually uploaded. It took a while, but the full thing uploaded. And then it was stuck at processing 0% for a while. And then eventually it just came up with a message. Here, actually, I can't show you guys the message, but I'll tell you exactly what it says. Processing abandoned. The video could not be processed. So, yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. I'm sure it is a length issue. Just that it's too long of a stream or a video or something, I guess. But it's not that easy to break it up into smaller parts. My computer would be locked down for a very long time. God, please don't kill me, buddy. I need these arena points. Oh, man. I knew he was going to go unblockable there. Tweet for a project I'm working on. No need to show on stream. Okay. What do we got here, Dicer? Oh, dude. That's a pretty slick looking shelf, man. I like that, dude. That's pretty crazy. It looked so simple at first. I mean, you know, hidden, I should say, maybe. That's cool, dude. Nice. Jay sent over another buck. Thank you, man. Saying, okay. What did the other actors say to Tom Hanks during his first audition? Tom, good luck, man. He made a joke out of Tom's name. Boo. Charming Tortoise sent over another buck as well. Saying Donatello is the worst. Come on. What? Are you kidding me? I hope that was not your actual read last. I hope there's a different read last, because I'm offended. Donatello is probably... He is... Oh, yeah. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle BG? Mine was always Leonardo. Did somebody say? Because Donatello, I think, is my favorite. I don't even think anyone said. I just see that Shark said Donatello was the real boss. Donatello's the man. Okay. Charming tortoise. How dare you insult me like that? Insulting my childhood. They're like 350 to 450 to buy, so figured I'd make my own. Damn, dude. It's expensive. Yeah, man, it looks really good. Looks really well done. Unawakened Medusa versus Unawakened Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck is probably going to be the better way to go. Medusa can still shut down robots unawakened, but her damage output is kind of meh. So yeah, probably Venom the Duck for most uses. But if you did need someone just to shut down a robot, then hey, sometimes you got to go with an unawakened Medusa. PG pulled Namor, Symbiote Supreme, and Medusa out of my last 3 5-star crystals. Dang, dude. I'd say you're on a roll, man. Congrats. Good stuff. He's the worst, sorry. Fights with a stick. Yeah, it's a big stick, though, man. He also wears the worst color. Purple. Excuse me? You think purple is a bad color? What? First off, let's step back here. There are no bad Ninja Turtles. Okay? Not out of the main 4, at least. Alright? Like, yeah, maybe there's some other Ninja Turtle out there, but out of the main Ninja Turtles, they're all good. They're all awesome. Tubular, some might say. But purple. So I think I might have said this before. When I was a little kid, and keep in mind this is before the existence of the Teletubbies. Okay. I don't know why I said that. There was always jokes about the purple Teletubby, I guess. But anyway. Color tangent? Yeah, exactly, Hugh. When I was a kid, I had a purple bowling ball. And, I liked it, alright? It was my favorite color. I don't know if I even have a favorite color anymore, man. I feel like that's a little kid thing. And then maybe it sticks with adults just because, well, that's what they said as a kid or something. Yeah, eventually I got a green bowling ball. And then a bowling ball that looked like cotton candy. It was like blue. Had like some pink cotton candy look to it. Had a black bowling ball. I don't know why I'm telling you guys about my balls right now, but listen, the point is, Donatello's the man, okay? Bounce out of the stream early tonight, BG. See you tomorrow. Be well. All right. Later, Jesse. BG took Man-Thing to rank 4. He did pretty well against Crossbones 6.1.5 and finally became Cavalier. Hey, nice, man. Doing it in style. Man-Thing. Nice. Oh, Shark, I thought you said, I thought you were talking about me going off the wagon. You said Leo has gone off the wagon. They're dynamic characters, okay? They all change. They all experience emotion, Okay. Wait, how are bowling balls related to turtles? I'm just saying that purple was a good color. It still is a good color. There's nothing wrong with purple. Thanos sent it over 2 saying this combo is offensive. I'm color deaf. Thanos, I'm so sorry, but Thanos is purple, isn't he? And no, I'm not Googling a picture to remind myself what Thanos looks like. By the way, don't type in Thanos to Google Images. I'm glad I didn't put that on screen. There was definitely an offensive picture that showed up. Man. Can't wait for Twitch streams so we can clip this stuff. That's true, on Twitch you can clip stuff. Which could be dangerous, but, you know. But Thanos, thank you for the 2. Alright, get out of my face. Oh my god, Emma. Are you really making this arena fight this difficult? It shouldn't be this difficult. Thank you. Thanos is the in-between of grape and wine. Are you saying you can get drunk by looking into his eyes? Me too. BG, I'm gonna try for uncollected tonight, and need to find my 5th champ. Team is 550 Medusa, Starkey, Warlock, 345. Option of 440 Wasp, Sentinel, Rolk, Iceman, Vision, Age of Ultron, Arcus, Magic, Ultron, or Electra, Rogue. Don't know how to play Sentinel, please help. Which champion do you feel most comfortable with? I don't know which path you're taking. That might be something to look at as well. If you need immunities, then you might need someone like Iceman. But yeah, in general, I would probably pick just champions, whatever champion you're most comfortable with. I don't think any of those have some sort of crazy benefit to bring in those champions to take on the collector with. But champions like Rolk and Iceman might be a little bit easier to play since they don't have any alternate play styles, and could be useful. Probably, personally, I'd probably go with one of those. Good luck to you. Brian Cooper sending over 2. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, what's up? On my way to bed, Nightman. Alright, dude. Brian Cooper, thank you for the 2. Just saying what's up and good night in the same message. I like it. Have a good night, man. Something the tangent emoji, BG? I know. I know. Purple was rare until the snails appeared, and man, did they take a while to appear. Isn't purple like the color of royalty or something like that? Isn't that why they say royal purple? I don't know. Did you guys ever see that video? It was called The Invention of Blue. I think that's what it was called. I think it's a Vsauce video. Vsauce 2 video. The Invention of Blue. Of course, there's videos before that one. That came out in 2017, but it's a good video, man. Gotta love the Vsauce channels. How much do you think 4-star Man Thing will go for next arena? Probably not too high. Like 2 million. If you were an early 2000s Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network character, who would you be? Patrick. If I had my choice. Or maybe the also from SpongeBob. Now one episode where they were jellyfishing. I think it was his name was Kevin. He was like the king jellyfisher. Hold on, let me pull up a picture for you. There we go, that'd be me. A real looker. You are Patrick Star. Pixie Bell, thank you. Havoc or Omega Red to rank 5, both awakened. Omega Red, in my opinion, is the better champion for general purpose stuff. Of course, there's some situations Havoc will be better. So it always depends on what you're looking for, but yeah, in my opinion, Omega Red is the way to go. That'd be Cat Dog. Cat Dog was cool. He's a big deal around there. Oh, Star, boo. Boo. Not the dill jokes again. You don't have to associate with awful bald characters. Remember, you're only wearing the bald cap. Awful bald characters? These are great characters, Chris. These are fantastic characters, man. These are the... These are some... Oh, man, Kevin was not a... I mean, he was a good character, but he was... Well, he was a jerk. So I guess you're right. People say my son is so smart, polite, well-behaved, and that I've raised him right. I just say, nah, I just never let him watch SpongeBob. Ah. Dicer. Oh, why do you throw these daggers into my heart? Straight into my heart. The early SpongeBob, like, it's only the first few seasons. After that, well, something changed. When did SpongeBob come out again, even? Let me look this up. I want to say 1999 or 2001. I feel like it's right around the 2000 mark. I should have just said 2000. Oh wait, no. It was 1999. Okay. May 1st, 1999. Okay. I don't think I saw it right away. It's probably out for a little while by the time I saw it, because 1999, I was 12 already, and it was starting to... That's when I was like, nah, man, I'm too old for these cartoons. I didn't really say that, but I was mostly just playing video games. Even as a kid, I didn't watch a ton of TV. I didn't watch a ton of cartoons. It was always video games. Does anyone know in the chat know what lights he uses in his room? I don't have the container for them anymore. Hang on, let me look it up. Okay. I think this is what I use. It's a shame that I have to say think, but I'm pretty sure this is what I use. LIFX is the brand, and I just have one of these strips right here. And the strip, it goes, it's kind of lazily just kind of thrown on the ground back there. And yeah, that's the light I use. It's the only light that's on in this room right now. The only other light comes from my monitor here. I haven't had. They were good. They're a little bit expensive. I'll warn you. That strip. I want to say it was like $70 because it also. I'm trying to think. I don't know too much about them. I think you can just buy like the strips by themselves, and I think they connect to one another, and then maybe it's a little bit cheaper. But the first one you buy might be a little bit more expensive just because it has the, you know, the plug and I don't know if those other things. Anyway, it was worth it. It does make the stream look a lot better and stuff, in my opinion. The only issues that I've had with them is that occasionally you need to unplug it and plug it back in, because it for some reason loses connection with the app that you use on your phone to control it. And although I haven't changed the colors in a while, you can change the colors through the app. Did somebody say chocolate guy for me? Oh man. The chocolate episode. The dagger is tattooed on my arm. Well, you threw it and it connected. Courage the Cowardly Dog was a nightmare fuel. Yeah, I never saw that. I didn't really watch too much Cartoon Network. I mostly watched, when I was a kid, I did watch a lot of Nickelodeon. For me, it was like Doug. I'm pretty sure Ren and Stimpy was on Nickelodeon at first, too, weren't they? And I think they changed it to like MTV or something, because, well, it was kind of crazy. Rocco's Modern Life. Hey Arnold. What other? I'm trying to remember all the different Nicktoons there were, but yeah. I'm sorry if there was any Rugrats fans out there, but I was not a fan of the Rugrats. Chris Marler sending over another 2. Thank you very much, man. You seem like you'd be similar to Grandpa from Hey Arnold. Hey, speaking of Hey Arnold, I take that as a compliment. Even though his head, I remember seeing. Oh man, hold on. Let me pull up a picture. Ah, jeez, I can't even put this on stream. Okay. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna. How do I? Oh God. I can't. All right, I could put this picture on stream. This is the grandpa from Hey Arnold. If you search yourself, you can find a drawing that connects his chin with the upper head of his upper area of his head here, and it is not stream friendly. So yeah, it's funny, but it's not stream friendly. I can't do it. I'm not even sure. I mean, YouTube would probably be okay with it since it's a cartoon, but I can't take that risk. BG, since we're here, did you play the original Pokemon? If so, red or blue, and who was your starter? Yes, of course. Red was the version I had, and who was my starter? Oh, dude, all of them. I played the crap out of that game. I played through that game at least 10 times. My favorite one was always Squirtle. Squirtle going into Blastoise, of course. I feel like the easiest one to start with was probably Bulbasaur, since it covers you for like the first 2 gyms and stuff. But dude, I mean he's a turtle with water bazookas on his back, basically. Like, it was always about Squirtle. It always has been and always will be. Original Nicktoons were Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy. Were those were the actual originals? Okay. All right. I did like Doug and Ren and Stimpy out of those. All right, now I feel like I need an entire list. Let me see what else we got here, man. After I get through this Medusa fight. Stupid auto block. You're gonna auto block this, aren't you? Yep. Don't care. Okay. I'm just gonna say Nicktoons from the 90s. I don't want to put it on screen because it's I need a dark mode, man. It's too bright. But wow, there's actually a lot of all right, this is all Nickelodeon shows. I'm going to read through the entire list. Hold on. Slickster86 sent over 5 though. Dude, thank you very much. Saying, interesting theory about Doug. He was addicted to acid to cope with the wait, what is this? He has to cope with the molestation from always going to his neighbor's shed. I feel like this is a 100% incorrect theory. How dare you have this slanderous opinion on what happened to Doug? Where did this come from, even? I've never heard this before. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. All right, here were the shows though. Half of these I don't remember. 100 Deeds for Eddie McDowd, don't remember it. Real Monsters, I do remember that show. I wasn't really a fan. The Adventures of Pete and Pete, of course I was a fan of that show, still am. Not a Nicktoon, that was like it's a regular show. It's probably the first show that I ever watched that didn't have a laugh track in it, which is why I fell in love with it. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think that's why. All that. Allegra's Window. I don't remember Allegra's Window. What the hell is that? Yeah. I guess some of these are like, they're all kids shows, but I guess some of them are like the daytime were like super young kids shows versus like the cartoons, which were, you know, still kids shows, but not as kids show. The Amanda Show, Angry Beavers. Oh, that's right, Angry Beavers. That's pretty good. Animorphs. The Brothers Flub. Yeah, I think that's another one of those real kid shows. Don't know. Cat Dog. Clarissa Explains It All. Cousin Skeeter. Yeah, actually don't know half of these shows. Maybe it's just because I forgot. I don't know. Danger Mouse, which was a 1981 series. Okay. Don't just sit there. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to read all these because I don't remember half of these, man. Salute Your Shorts. Oh, Salute Your Shorts was amazing. Yeah. Salute Your Shorts was amazing. Alright, yeah, actually forget this list. I'm just going to skip this list. There's too many. Way too many. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Dude, that show... Yeah, I was afraid. That show was super creepy, man. I couldn't handle it as a kid. The only episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that I could actually watch as a kid was the pinball episode. Star, send it over, Buck. And I caught a sea bass. No, wait. It's at least a C plus. Is 70% of Animal Crossing for me right now, by the way. Is that actual lines from the game, or is that just you... Is that just you playing Animal Crossing and you're saying that? I really can't tell. Legends of the Hidden Temple 2? Oh, yeah, of course. No, it's a line? Okay. Okay. Wow. I bet I will put $100 that the first time you read that, probably the first few times, but at least the first time you read that, you had a little chuckle. And then you knew that Animal Crossing was the game for you. Budnick inspired a whole generation of mullets? Aw, dude. This show was amazing. Yes, but after 200 times, less so. Okay, yeah, I figured. Guts? Ah, dude, Guts was amazing. I wanted to go on Guts so bad. Do you have it? Guts. My favorite part of Guts. Two favorite parts of Guts. One, when it was like... When they went global Guts, and they actually like put different countries against one another. And they had like, you know, they always had like the player bios and stuff. Oh god, I wish we were on Twitch right now. See, this is one thing I really like about Twitch, is that you're allowed to play little clips and you don't have the fear of getting banned for 9 months of streaming on YouTube like we do here. But anyway, favorite part is they always had the little like the player bios and stuff, and they were always the same. Every kid's was... I mean, they weren't the exact same, but... I don't know. It's like, you know, it's a little kid writing it. Just think back to, like, a little kid in school, and they're just like, hey, can you tell us 3 things that you like? And it's always like, I like to read, play soccer, and spend time with my family. So I don't know why, man. I cracked up. I always cracked up because it was always this. It was just very similar. Anyway, and then my second favorite part was when they climbed the aggro crag, and they should have had it set up so that like the first time you hit there was like a button that you hit when you're at the top of it, and it says like just like very loudly guts when you hit that button. And I'm sure they told these kids to only hit the button 1 time. Because if they hit it more than 1 time, it just kept saying guts. So every once in a while, there'd be a kid that would hit it, and he'd be so pumped that he's on top of this aggro crag that he would just keep hitting it. He would just keep saying, guts! And they would, like, you know, there's an announcer trying to explain what's going on, or commentate on it, and you just keep hearing, guts! 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 And I don't know why, man. That cracked me up, too. I prefer Seaton. Same. We should go watch him right now. BGA was kissed on the... Wait, what? Kissed on the someplace. And got Sorcerer Supreme 6-star. Nice, man. Should I take her or duped Morningstar to rank 2? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. It's a duped Morningstar. That's a tough call. I mean, I feel like Morningstar might have more potential. I mean, probably does when you get her fully built up. But how frequently do you get, or would you be willing to fully ramp up Morningstar? So, for me personally, I think I'd go Sorcerer Supreme on that one. BG, have you ever heard of an MCOC streamer called Seating? He is the coolest. He's super cool, man, yeah. Easy 1977, sending over 2. Easy, thank you very much. Saying, BG, do you still think the 4 to 5 rank up gem offer you get from getting Cav is still worth 12k units with the upgraded Glory Store? No. That offer, well, it's not the worst offer out there. These days, I would say no. For most people, it's not going to be worth it. Just save your units for the 4th of July and Cyber Monday deals instead, and other special offers that come around. It was totally worth it when 6.1 first came out, but that was a while ago at this point. And the offers, you know, they just get better and better as time goes on, as higher level catalysts become the new catalyst on the block kind of thing, you know. So yeah, I would not recommend picking up that offer, at least. Now, for like the super hardcore grinders out there that pick up every single unit from every single arena, just overflowing on units, it could still be a consideration, but yeah, for most people, nah. I got 5-star Dr. Voodoo as my first 5-star. Hey, that's a great first 5-star. Congrats. He's advice on first rank 3 6-star Domino or Ghost. Man, first rank 3 6-star. You gotta follow your heart on that one, dude. It's a big rank up decision. But personally, I would go Ghost. I mean, I think there's some rank 3 Dominoes out there, possibly, but the only way that I would actually take Domino to rank 3 is to slap her on defense, and I don't really want to rank up just for defense. She'd have to be awakened too, which, yeah, I would Ghost it, but between those two at least. But it's personal preference, you know. Yeah, it's a big rank up decision. If you've made it this far into the game where you're thinking about rank 3 and a 6-star, then you know what you like, and you gotta follow your heart. You might not like Cartoon Network, but you're a double D if I've ever seen one. I think I know what you're talking about. I've never seen the show, but the Ed, and Eddie, right? Because didn't they call him, like, Ed? Was it Ed Double D and Eddie or something like that? But yeah, I've never seen the show. I mean, it's not that I didn't like Cartoon Network. It's just that I didn't really watch it. I'm not even sure if we always had Cartoon Network or not. Maybe I just wasn't even aware of it as a kid.
I did watch Dragon Ball Z on it. I remember that for a little while. But I didn't really watch... I'm trying to think if there was any other shows that I watched on Cartoon Network. And I don't think there is any other. BJ, I'm looking at Collar Tech for New War Global. What are your thoughts? And is it even working? Collar Tech is not that useful, in my opinion. I know Pete has said that he's used it with Ghost. I'm not sure if he's still using it or not, but Pete has used it with his Ghost just to really get the special advantage. Oh, whoa, Pete's in here. Pete, what's up, man? Brian, I'm teaching myself how to use Illustrator. Fun stuff. Dude, Pete. I remember talking about getting into Illustrator. That's cool, man. Good stuff. I've never used it myself, but I'm vaguely familiar with it a little bit. Because don't people make... you make, like, vector images in Illustrator, I think, right? So people who design, like, logos and things like that use it. Alright, Pete's saying, I love Collar Tech, always use it, though it's not huge. Yeah, it doesn't, you don't notice, like, I've run it maxed out before. Occasionally you'll notice, like, oh, I was able to get my special off a little bit faster than the opponent here. Didn't have to bait out the special. Got to use mine, something like that. But I don't know, it's an expensive investment, unit-wise and just mastery point-wise. If it was in a different mastery tree, I could maybe justify it a little bit more, or not require so many points just to start putting points in it. It's vector, yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Currently turning my logo into a long, complicated math formula instead of a bunch of pixels. Okay. Pete, speaking of pixels and Illustrator, I'm not using Illustrator, but I was looking into pixel art, and I was looking into potentially downloading a program that is useful for making pixel art. Which I know you could just use Photoshop for it, and that may be what I do, but or I might just not even do any kind of pixel art stuff. But I don't know, man. I just really enjoy some good pixel art, I guess. Some really simple pixel art web tools. Yeah, there's a channel that I recently found that that I like. I don't even remember the name of it, so I can't even give it a shout out. But you know, they were going through a bunch of the different tools available for free or for purchase or web or just applications to download, things like that. They went over a lot of different programs, all the pros and cons, and I sat there one day just eating a big old bowl of cereal, taking it all in, and thinking, you know what? Maybe I need to make some pixel art. The free web tool ones, they didn't seem quite as good. And the ones for purchase, they're actually not that expensive, so I don't remember how much, but I was like, I don't think it's a subscription service. I think it was like a one-time $15 purchase or something, which is really not bad at all. If it makes your life easier, you know, 15 bucks. As much as I love these tangents, I'm gonna head out. Night BG in chat. All right, Pixie Bell. Have a good night. Use Paint.net for almost everything, but now Photoshop and Illustrator. Sounds like a nice upgrade. Forget the one that I used when I had the game design class and made something in it. I don't know if I have it in me to really do like a lot of pixel art type things. But man, you guys know I want to make my own game and everything, and sometimes I just think like, why am I not just doing it? You know, like, okay, it's gonna take forever, but I actually sat there before I started making YouTube videos and stuff. I actually sat there for hours and hours at a time making like a pixel art map that laid out like the game I wanted to make and stuff like that. And although it was time consuming and very tedious and all that, I enjoyed it. So I don't know. I think when it comes to making a game, though, I think I need, and just actually everything, not even just when it comes to making a game, everything. I need to get over this wanting to work alone thing, because it's just not, it's not realistic, man. I'm sitting here with an imaginary website after how many years? Man, I could have had an awesome website, yeah. If I just worked with other people. There's been so many people that reached out and everything. even for the game stuff. Every time I mention it, there's been like, hey, maybe we could work together on that. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, my brother Will actually spends a ton of time on pixel art stuff. He's currently building a texture pack for Minecraft. Really? That's cool. You take Adderall and do some coding. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, definitely no on the Adderall, but the coding part, I probably will get back into it. It's been a little while since I even looked at that stuff, to be totally honest with you guys. But start making baby games too? Yeah. Pretty sure you had a website at one point. I mean, I still do. I have more than one, believe it or not. But yeah, they're just not good. So, okay. Actually, one last thing I'll say about the website stuff. So, as some of you know, I was inspired, focus on the design of the game. Once that's done, you can learn the tools as you build. Oh, dude, I focused on the design for a long time. I actually have like a lot of things still laid out, and I still have tons of pictures and all of like the names of the enemies and the attributes, all the abilities in the game. Like, you know, of course I'd have to iterate on some of that stuff as it became playable. But like, I don't know, man. I actually have a lot of things that were already planned out. But hold on, what was I just gonna do? Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay. So, as many of you know, but I avoid the subject a lot, so many of you might not know. It may seem as though I just ripped off Kabam's name when I made the name Contest Champion. Because, well, it is their name. Marvel's Contest of Champions, right? But it was actually it was a mixture of, yes, sort of ripping off their name, but I was inspired by this site, MMO Champion. And that's really where Contest Champion came from. It was like, okay, well, this is already a game with champions, and it's the anyway. The original creator of this website I think he's moved on to different things. I don't remember his full story now, but his name was like Baboui, or I don't know, it was some French-looking name, I believe. I don't even know if that's correct, but anyway, I remember. Oh, by the way, this website, it's for updates about World of Warcraft. Okay. It was not going to be an exact. Dude, what are the words coming out of my mouth right now? It would not have been an exact clone of this website for MCOC. First off, there's like forum posts and stuff like that. I didn't want to have a forum or anything. I think this is super useful though. There's a blue post tracker, which I always wanted, which bad example. Let me see here. These are no, this is probably a good example. It just tracks like the official posts. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty useful to have for MCOC. Always wanted that. But anyway, it was gonna be inspired by the site, but also very different. And I remember reading an article one time, or it was like from the creator of the website, and they asked him. This was I think during the second expansion of the game, so we're talking about like 10 years ago now. Maybe longer than that. Actually, it might have been the first expansion. Anyway, 10 plus years ago, going back. And I remember them asking like what character in that game was their main character. And the guy said that he hadn't even gotten to the max level in the game yet. Like he, in the original game he got to the max level, but as the expansions get added, the level cap increases, and he hadn't even gotten to the max level. And the reason for that is because he spent so much time looking at all of the information for the game, all the data for the game. Of course, a lot of that is data mined. Which, yes, as much as I hate data mining, I didn't know it at the time, but yeah, I was gonna do data mining. But yeah, as soon as yeah, anyway, not really a fan of it these days. But that's something that I didn't know that I wasn't gonna be a fan of at the time when I was planning all this out. But basically, he just had no interest in actually playing the game anymore because he knew everything was coming and all that. And yeah, like maybe it's good that never happened with me. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, would I still be playing the game if I had an actual site that was anywhere close to MMO Champion as my own site? And I don't know. I actually don't know. Now, of course, like I said, those plans changed a long time ago. We're talking about, like, probably a few months after I started the YouTube channel. I realized that data mining was something that I did not want to get involved with. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, just a tangent for you all. I don't know where this was going necessarily, but I thought it was kind of interesting that, yeah, I've seen the names change a few times on that website of like the people who post articles and stuff, and I think about that, like how much time was spent just putting all that information out there, and do those people still play the game? I don't even know. Or is it better just to play the game and have still helpful information, still want a website for many different reasons? But maybe there's a point where it becomes too much, and maybe that kind of kills the enjoyment of the game. And maybe the smartest thing to do is to walk that fine line of putting out helpful information but not overdoing it or something. I don't know. Anyway, tangent over. What's the fastest way to get ISO 8 and gold BG? You're looking at it, man. It's the arena. gold from battle chips, and selling the excess ISO that you get, and the milestones and stuff. And then, yeah, ISO really just comes from duplicating champions. You get some of the crappier ISO from quests, but it's really not enough. And it's actually more expensive to use. The generic ISO, it takes more of it to rank up your champions, which means more gold. So you actually save a lot of gold by using the class-specific stuff. And you only get the class-specific stuff from duplicating champions. For the most part, at least. There's a couple of other sources, but they're not that easy to come by. So yeah, you got to open up crystals, which you do get crystals from playing the arena as well. Lots of crystal shards. What's up, BG? What's up, Captain Bay? What's up, man? Who's the strongest champions? Thanos team? Who's the strongest champions in the Thanos team? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Thanos, I mean, the Thanos teams in the arena, they're all just kind of the same. This fight's really annoying, though. Fighting a super passive thing where you just have to kind of punch into their... They're unstoppable. EG, after watching your McFabio series, made me think, if you can do Act 5, I can. I just completed it, and now my first 6-star crystal. Wish me luck. Hey, Joker, congrats. And good luck to you, man. Give us the update. Let us know who you pull. Thanos team... Hyperion? Hyperion, I don't think, is in the Thanos teams, right? I don't remember seeing Hyperion in those teams, at least. It's very specific champions that Thanos can, the Thanos and Kang's teams actually use. Brian, do you think Claire is better than Symbiote Supreme overall? I haven't used Claire enough to say, but I will say probably. Just talking in terms of overall. I think for certain fights, Sim Supreme is clearly better, though. But yeah, overall, probably give it to Claire. I mean... Sim Supreme doesn't even have any immunities, and the fact that Claire can be immune to 3 different things, like... I mean, how many more nodes does that cover alone right there? The ability to heal. So, but here's something to always think about, too. You only need a certain number of champions that can cover a wide range of things in this game. And then you hit a certain point where you need to be able to counter very specific situations. So, if we're talking about maybe playing and using like a 4-star champion, or you're early on to ranking up 5-star champions, something like that, like one of your first few rank 5s, then I'd probably recommend Claire. And even for someone who has many rank 5s, maybe Claire is still the way to go, but then it becomes more difficult because you might just need the passive power gain that Symbiote Supreme has, or the staggers that, although you don't need staggers for a ton of fights, there are some fights where maybe you need that. I don't know. There's situations where they both shine for sure. The higher damage output potential that Sim has. The bleeds. Well, I guess they both bleed, but one does more bleed damage. Morning, BG. Enzo, what's up, dude? By my calculations, Dr. Doom, it was last amazing champion. Do you think any 2020 champions are relevant? Well, sort of. Yes. let's look at the 2020 champions. Let's see if Aunt May has the 2020 filter. They do have the 2020 filter. Okay. So the new Storm hasn't been updated on Aunt May just yet. But let's go left to right here. So long shot, I think is good. In the right situation, though, which, as I said in my long shot video, there are a lot of situations where you may already have champions that kind of cover those, but I think he's irrelevant. I wouldn't say he's a bad champion by any means. Mojo, I actually think, is super strong. He just doesn't really... I don't know if enough people have used him yet, or... Like, he takes... you have to invest a lot into Mojo. I think he's got to be high Sig level in order for his damage to really be up there. But we were kind of speculating, thinking yesterday about which champions could possibly do the Abyss itemless. Once we get to the point of rank 5 6-star champions, so pretty far down the line. But I actually think Mojo might be one of those champions. Whereas someone like Aegon probably couldn't ramp up fast enough to even be able to do the Abyss itemless. So I actually think Mojo has a lot of potential. Okay, the next one. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just do this. We could use these arrows here. So let's do it this way. Oh, can we not? Yeah, okay. I guess we can't because it doesn't use the filter. Okay. Just so happens that Mojo and Mole Man are next to each other alphabetically. But okay, Mole Man is pretty garbage. I don't find him to be useful or relevant for almost anything. Nova, I didn't really find to be all that useful either. Maybe defensively? I don't know. Oh, by the way, Mojo also defensively, I hear, is a real pain. Sorcerer Supreme I like. I think Sorcerer Supreme is certainly relevant. We also haven't gotten new content that might really show how strong some of these champions are. But yeah, I think Sorcerer Supreme, with her just the way she works in general, I actually think she's pretty strong. Squirrel Girl, she's not that she's a bad character, but yeah, I don't know if I would call her relevant. It just feels like there's better champions for most things that she can do. Oh wait, Storm is here. Whoops. So sorry. How dare I disrespect... somebody probably said it in the chat too and I just didn't see it, but Storm is here. I think Storm in the incursions can hit over 500,000 damage on her special too. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm thinking she could actually hit over 5,000. Excuse me, over 500,000 damage on her special 2 when fully ranked up. So I don't know. It kind of depends on which modes we're talking about. Some people really like incursions. Some people don't consider them to be like a serious game mode, since you can pretty much just use any champions in there. But dude, I think she's gonna be super fun to use in incursions. Tarax, 2 thumbs down for Tarax. This guy, stupid. Is he good on defense too, though? I'm not even sure. But I really did not enjoy playing this guy. And then we don't really know about Weapon X here, but I still think he's going to be a trophy champion. A better trophy champion than most of the trophy champions, if not all of the trophy champions, but still a trophy champion. I don't expect him to be all that good. So, I don't know. I don't think there's I don't know if there's been that one champion that we got hit with in 2020 yet where it's like a game changer. But I would say we've gotten some decent ones. Useful, relevant. Um, but yeah, we'll have to see what the rest of the year looks like. But man, I think out of all of these, Mojo has been my favorite so far. I'd put the order. I'd put a top 3 order of roughly this. Mojo number 1. Sorcerer Supreme number 2. Number 3 would probably be a tie between Longshot and the new Storm. But these two are for sure the standouts for me. Mojo and Sorcerer Supreme. Last two, please. What do we got here, Pete? That's a good question. Who's the best trophy champ in the game? Probably Goldpool. But I'm not sure if there's someone I'm forgetting. What do we got? Pete. OBG, I got Mole Man from 11K Crystal. Excited because he looks cool. Pete, nice, man. Yeah, I'd be pumped for getting any new champion out of that Crystal, so that's cool. Also, my 6-star Ghost got 3 kills on defense last war. What? Well, shout out to Ghost on defense. Wow. Nice. Why does my game not work? I don't know. What's the best champ of each year? I mean, this game doesn't really work like that in terms of single best champions. It's all so situational. Yeah, a little too much to go through right now, because there's so many champions in the game. '18 had so many great champs. Yeah, 2018 and 2019 both had a lot of good champs. No love for Labyrinth Ultron. He at least has the double immunities. I mean, he did occasionally pick up kills on defense for me, I suppose. She's a flow champ. So what is flow again? Dude, it's been too long. I hear everyone talking about flow wars and stuff like that. I haven't done a war this season yet. I know they gain power some way, right? What's that way again? BG, if you could give Juggernaut a buff, how would you buff him? I don't know if Juggernaut needs a buff. I guess I would say a synergy. Because defensively, he's already strong enough. So I wouldn't want to make him any more difficult on defense. Critting Defender gives them 45% passive power gain over 15 seconds, 3 max stacks. 45%? Okay, that's a lot of power. Wow. Well. I was trying to think about it. Jesus, man. I was thinking like, well, you know, if I use Omega Red in war, she does, Omega Red, most of his damage doesn't come through crits, but he still does crit. Jeez. Alright, but anyway, I don't know what I would give to Juggernaut. It would definitely be through a synergy, and maybe it would be every time you went unstoppable, you gained... hold on. What is Juggernaut classified as? Okay, I wasn't sure if he was a mutant. Is Juggernaut a mutant in the comics and stuff? But every time you go unstoppable, I'd probably give him a synergy that gave him a I was gonna say either an attack increase or prowess, like a permanent one that just stacks up, and you know. But I don't know if that really is plays to his like a good like a strong enough theme for the character. It would be something like that, though. He is mutant. Juggernaut's not a mutant. Isn't Jugs Professor X's brother? Wait, what? Really? Juggernaut is a human who is bestowed the power of Sidorak. Oh, that's right, like his helmet or something. Yo, BG almost got a sub 4-minute GM solo, messed up at the last 5 seconds because of 1% phase. Damn, dude, sub 4 minutes? That is ridiculous. That is bonkers, man. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's go spin out some crystals, though. It's starting to get a little bit late. How much do you think 5-star Morningstar feature will go for next arena? Not super high, but there are enough people out there that like Morningstar and what she's capable of doing in the incursions and stuff. So, I don't know. I'll say maybe like 30 to 35. Before the incursions came out, I probably would have said like high 20s, low 30s, but now I'm saying like low to mid 30s. Thinking that at least, you know. But she is an older champion. A lot of people already have her, kind of thing. So, a little bit hard to say. But that's what I would guess. Maybe like 32 or 33 is what I'll put down for tomorrow or something. Do you think Kabam has isolated the endgame players and the mid-tier players too much, especially due to the difficulty in Act 6? I don't think so, but I don't really know for sure. The way I see it, I think the variants bridge that gap pretty nicely. Because the most difficult part about Act 6, in terms of like, you know, it just being a step up from Act 5, is that it requires a wider roster, in my opinion. The nodes, some of the nodes are difficult to deal with, yes. But a lot of them are just like, okay, it's not that this is a particularly difficult fight, it's just that you need a champion that has Incinerate immunity. And okay, so now you need to have a champion in your roster that can cover that, and you know, things like that. And if you complete the variants, then you get a bunch of rank and materials that can really help you to expand your roster. So I don't think so, but of course, without having all the info of like how many people are in Act 6, it's hard to say. I honestly though, I consider if you're a Cavalier, then you're an endgame player. Because I know there's some debate about like what's endgame and what's not type of thing. So just being in Act 6, even if you can't complete it all, you know, it just might take you some time. You know what I mean? All right. Easy sending over another buck. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, BG, how many 5s and 6 stars do you need to have a realistic shot at getting a 5-star featured? It's too hard to say, man. I think realistically, it's pretty tough to say. It's become more difficult in recent times just because the minimum for maintaining the infinite streak has gone up due to people having rank 3 6-star champions. I want to say roughly for like a rerun feature champion, I want to say roughly 65 to 70 5-star champions with 0 6-stars. So of course, if you have some 6-stars, you know, you can shave off some of those numbers. It's tough to really say though, man. Here's what I recommend doing. If you're interested in going for a feature champion, the only way to do it is to put it to the test yourself by running all the champions that you can through the arenas. Write down how many points that gives you, and then multiply that by how many times you can run those champions each day. You know, because everyone has different schedules too. I know a lot of people are home right now, but hey, just because you're home doesn't mean you know, there's a lot of people remotely working where you still might not be able to get all your rounds in, or of course not everyone's home. So it's gonna vary a little bit, but let's say you do just have all 3 days available, and you can run your 5-star champions 3 times a day, your 6 stars twice a day, all that. You know, you gotta figure it out. And then, you know, so, okay, let's say you get let's say 3 million points. Let's say you get 3 million points per round of 5 stars. And you could run them 3 times a day, right? So not 9 times in total. That's 27 million points just from the 5 stars alone. And then you just compare that to what the champion goes for, and you could see how far or you know, maybe you are capable if you look at like a past score for a rerun champ kind of thing. Christian sending over buck. Christian, thanks, man. Saying, what do you think Storm X will go for? It's hard to gauge her hype. Probably similar to Sorcerer Supreme. I actually think Sorcerer Supreme's the better of the 2 champions. So we might see a little bit of a score drop off with Storm, but we might not. Like I was just saying, there's a lot of people that are home and putting up higher scores than they normally would. And with the incursions coming out and everything, people might just want another champion for the incursions that can deal ridiculous amounts of damage. So I'd probably say I'm gonna put my estimate at like 60 million. I don't think she's worth that much, but that's what I think she's gonna go for at least. I could be wrong though, because hey man, I have been wrong in the past. I remember Stealth Spidey. I think I estimated a crazy high score for Stealth Spidey, like 70 million or something, and he only went for like half of that. So hey man, I've been very wrong in the past. It's hard. It's for certain champions. It is hard to gauge their hype levels, though. Okay. It's time to call it a night, though. Guys, thank you as always for hanging out, making it a fun night. Thank you very much for all the super chats and all that and everything. Dicer, shout out to you for being tonight's biggest D. Have people staying home increased the numbers? I haven't seen any crazy spike. It's for sure increased the numbers. Yeah, there's more people grinding. Absolutely. It might not look like a crazy spike, but let me put it to you this way. Like, Captain Marvel went for, I think, 42 million when she was in the arena. If people were home during the Captain Marvel arena, she would not have went for 42 million. Now, I think people, you know, they underestimated her a bit, for sure. But still, these days, people are like, well, I don't know how good this champion is, but I'm home. Let me just put up a score anyway, kind of thing. I don't know. But, alright, guys. Dicer, thank you again, man. I am going to head out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. And, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody.